So, welcome. I am super excited. We have our taste and talk for September. Now, our previous ones, we have had the gorgeous pink lemonade, the digestive enzymes. That was a real hit with many people, as much as the cherry limeade. That was our pre-workout, but we also know that that brought us extra energy. So now we have the amazing, and I do say amazing, flavor in the form of the fire and ice pineapple. So who's with me on this? Are we ready to yeah, get to find out some product information? So type in the chat or give us a thumbs up if we are all good to go. I'm super excited. I know that much. So yes, I'm seeing the chat pop up. So beautiful. Great to have you on board watching live. So Leonie says, let's go. That's what I think. Let's go. All righty. So why are we here? Well, you have the sample with you. You've got the Fire and Ice pineapple iced tea. Now, this is a thermogenic. So when we talk about thermogenic, we're talking about burning that fat, about burning those calories. And what I love about this one is that you can have it as an iced tea, but you could also add it with hot water. We've had some lovely people who have said that they've tried it with hot water. So that's always a go-to as well. But today we're tasting this delicious and powerful, giving us this refreshing taste and powerful results. So it's so versatile. Usually we can mix it with, say, 500 mils of chilled water, but if you want to dilute it even further, now especially if water is challenging for you. I know that years gone by for me, water has been a bit of a tricky one to make sure that I remain hydrated throughout the day. So that's what I love about the SISEL products. We've got so many beautiful samples of things that we can mix with water. But with the Fire and Ice pineapple, why not dilute it? Why not make this gorgeous flavor last and take it even beyond 1 litre, litre and a half? The taste of it will, of course, be very diluted, but you get to stretch it out and you know you're hydrating. So it's super refreshing. I love that it's burning those calories and the fat. And so let's move on. Let's see what else we can find out about this one. But first of all, I want to ask you a question. What can you buy for $6? When you go to the shop, I'm giving you $6 right now. How far, if you had to, how far could you stretch out your $6? Okay, pop it in the chat or unmute yourself. Let's throw it out there. What would you buy for your $6 to make it stretch out as much as possible? Just checking the chat here. Getting those neurons working. Leonie, too many naughty foods. Or we could opt for something healthy and buy some fruit and veg. Yes, some bottled water, definitely. So even bread, milk, and your fruits and veg. So there's a few things that we could actually stretch our $6 out and make it worth it. Roma, Tim Tams if they're on special. I love that. Tim Tams. Yeah, that first on the list there, right there. But the original, do you have a favourite flavour of your Tim Tams? Or do you prefer the old original? I do like the original. They have come up with quite a few different flavors of the old Tim Tam. Yeah, original's pretty good. Yeah, I've got unanimous voting of the original Tim Tams. And look, if I talk about the slim down, that's what I love. We talk about, not that we're going to OD on the Tim Tams, but we do allow ourselves those special days, those special treats. And Roma says that she rarely eats them. I can't remember the last time we had Tim Tams in the cupboard, especially traveling. I think they'd melt. We'll definitely have to keep them in the fridge. And I think, if I asked for Steve, the last time we had Tim Tams, we bought a packet because we were having friends over and they ate most of the Tim Tams. So I think I scored one. So, but anyway, yeah, so if we think about it, we can stretch out this $6. You're probably wondering why I asked you that question, but I'll share that with you at the end. So hang on tight. Okay, so what is Fire and Ice? It's a delicious iced tea. We've got a pineapple flavour. It also comes in a mango peach flavour as well. It's going to support that fat metabolism and also giving you that energy. It's low calorie. It's refreshing. It's a refreshing alternative to having those soft drinks in the cupboard. Okay, put a note in the chat or raise your hand. Are you one to have soft drinks in the house? Now be honest, even if you say, oh, they're for the children or they're for the hubby. Do we have soft drinks in the house? Let me see. Let me see right there. Yes. What's your favorite go-to soft drink, Leonie? Just reading the chat there. Roma says tonic water. Yep, that's good. Talia does. Oh, Coke, no sugar. My son says the same thing. Oh, but I have no sugar. I go, okay, all righty. Let's talk about that. All right, so let's go for a healthier alternative and let's go for something that tastes really yummy as well. And that is our Fire and Ice, especially pineapple. I am loving it. So, and it's going to give you that pick me up, but without that crash, without that spike of sugar. And because it's a thermogenic, it's going to ignite your body's calorie burn whilst hydrating. Now, when you are having soft drinks, they do tend to make you more thirsty, and therefore you think, oh, I need another one. Okay, well, that's a little hint as to why we need to maybe transform into something different. And that's where the Fire and Ice comes into play. So why will you love it? Because it's a bit corny, but it tastes like summer in a glass. I mean, you've only got to grab that little umbrella, yeah, a little bit of pineapple, put it on the side like they do in the cocktail bars, and simply beautiful because it's going to, as much as it's refreshing, it's also going to help boost your energy, but naturally, and it's going to help you with those weight management goals. Put a message, put the word weight in the chat. If you are struggling with weight right now, if you're having maybe, and it could just be 1 kilo, 2 kilos, or it could be a lot of kilos, whatever the case may be. Some of us are dealing with the weight, those weight goals, about not being able to drop those kilos. Maybe we can drop them, but they soon come back again. So that's why having a healthy routine is so much better. Yeah, I hear you, Leonie, and sometimes it is a really huge struggle, but it's getting on the path one product at a time specifically, and we've got so many things that can help with that. Why not start with a thermogenic? So it's, I love that it's easy to mix. Oops, we've gone ahead right there. Bear with me. Okay, so it's easy to mix. Take it anywhere. Got the satchel, pop one in your bag. Some people might have a little bit of a lunchbox. If they're going to work, they'll pop the sachet in their lunchbox. Easy to mix. Grab some chilled water, and it's easy to sip anywhere, absolutely anywhere. And because we travel in the caravan, I've got in the glove box, so usually in the morning I will put a couple of sachets, whether it's my probiotic or whether it's my Fire and Ice, so that we have got that with me and I don't have to go jumping into the locked caravan just to find my sample. So always making sure that you are organised. Okay, so we're going to take a really close look before we get to mix this beautiful drink together. What are we really looking at? We're looking at buffered caffeine and green tea. So this is energy and fat burning. Now, Can I get a show of hands? Does anybody know what buffered caffeine is? I think we know what caffeine means. Yeah, caffeine, coffee, tea. But when we're talking about, can see Leonie, she's shaking her head like saying, I don't know, girlfriend, don't know that one. Buffered caffeine, what this means is that the molecules are reconstituted to specifically seek out the fat cells. So we know that, so this is opposed to caffeine. We know that we can have a form of caffeine, and that's going to help our metabolism. It's going to burn calories. But when we talk about buffered caffeine, these are little babies that target those fat cells and go straight. It's almost like I'm thinking of the, shouldn't say that, the little tadpole when it's creating life. What's it looking for? It's looking for that egg. So the same thing, our beautiful pineapple thermogenic is going in there. Buffered caffeine is going straight to for those fat cells. We also have a range of vitamins and minerals through extracts of organic fruits. We do have some natural sugars. We've got the fructose, natural and artificial flavors to give us that beautiful pineapple taste. Citric acid, maltodextrin. Now, this is a plant-based starch that does give it its flavor, but is also giving the consistency. And that, as all of our products are plant-based, that's derived from either corn, rice, or potato. And then we also have the stevia for that sweetness and a little bit of blackcurrant. Yes, of course, we're going to have a small amount of calories, carbs, and sugars. So we want to make sure that we are limiting this drink to one per day because of that caffeine too. We don't want to give extra spike. Think about if you're also having a coffee through the day, if you're also having a tea. We really don't want to be spiking that caffeine too much. And it is low glycemic. What that means is that it is slowly giving a slow release of that, the sugar, the blood glucose. Can never say those two words together quickly. Blood glucose level. And so it's helping to regulate that for those who have a healthy and normal blood glucose level. We do have some sugars, around about 2 grams of added sugar in each sachet, but it's also packed with antioxidants, so that's going to help you with your sense of immunity. So it's simply a wonderful product. Okay, summary right there in front of you, packed with antioxidants for your stronger immunity, energy boosting. And I'm just looking at those little labels right there. Okay, gluten-free, soy-free, vegan-friendly, dairy-free, vegetarian-friendly, and the low GI as well. You'll see the first one there that says SISEL safe. SISEL has very high standards, and they make sure that all of their ingredients, when they are extracting those ingredients, that they are pure and they do reach the SISEL safe standard. So there's very, very high testing our products go through. Giving you energy, that's what I love. I love a product that is not only good for me, but it's going to boost my energy. So if we're about to go for a walk, and I'll let Farmy Steve know that after this call, we're going to go for a bit of a walk. So we might have I might share my pineapple drink with him. So he's got that boost of energy as well. It's helping to boost our metabolic rate and healthy skin. Who doesn't love healthy skin? Supporting healthy glucose levels and also those weight loss goals. Can I just ask, pop it in the chat, because we talked about weight loss goals. What's a weight loss goal that you would have for yourself over the coming months? I have a few friends that keep reminding me how close to Christmas we are. Not impressed how close to Christmas we are, but there's only a few months left. Oh my goodness, we've got a quarter of the year to go, October, November, December, before we reach Christmas. So, yeah, look, I'm maintaining. I've been on the slim down since January 2024 and lost between 8 to 10 kilos. 10 kilos being my personal best. And it's so great to be able to maintain that. Maintaining is the issue, isn't it, lovely? It's okay to sometimes lose or drop those kilos, but it's about keeping that off. So yeah, so big struggles I'm hearing. Yeah, so I hear you, Leonie. Hear you definitely. So I know we've talked previously, so maybe we need to talk again about this one. Okay. So we do have a goal and know that those goals are reachable. You can do this with the help of such products as the Fire and Ice. So let's move on. Oops. Okay, let's do it. Lovelies. You've got your sachet, you've got your water, and you've got whatever you are mixing it up in. For me, I love the SISEL shaker. I've got this one. I've filled that with water. It actually holds around 600 mils, so that's quite good. When I'm making up my pineapple, Fire and Ice, I do like to stretch it out to at least a litre. But for the purpose of today's session, I'll just mix it up in the SISEL. So I love how they've got little perforated edges. You can probably see, not perforated, but the jagged edge right up there. So give it a bit of a shake. So you're not going to need to make sure that all the powder is at the very bottom. I'll take my lid off. No. So as I said, you can mix this from 500 mils of chilled water, anything up to 1500 mils. So it tears quite easily. The sachet, that's what makes it great if you are on the go. If you are traveling like us, tears off quite easily, and we pop that powder into our water. So obviously the 1500 mils, the 1.5 litre, is going to make it even more diluted, so it won't be as strong. So if you're a bit sensitive to a sweet taste, I might say dilute it a bit more. People like a sweet taste, especially in the afternoon, to help with that sugar fix. So I'll give it a bit of a shake. These are great. I love these shakers with the little spiral. You get the little metal spiral in there. Okay, let's taste. I can see Leonie blinking her eyes. You might need more water, girlfriend. I can't hear you. Feel free to unmute yourself.
I filled it all the way up, and I've had a couple of sips already, so
bit sweet for you?
A bit too sweet.
Yep, no, that's totally fine. Pop, if you've got a jug that might hold, say, 1.5 litres, you might like to dilute it even more. If it's something new to you, you might take a little while to just get used to the taste. Taking small sips. I can see you're taking big sips there. So just taking a small sip.
Thirsty.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty.
Some of the flavours do take a little bit of getting used to if we're not used to them as well. But I've actually mixed mine. I'm pretty sure it's, can't see enough because I've got liquid in it. Yeah, I think mine's around the 600 mils, and but dilute it into a larger one or halve it into another water bottle and see how you go.
I had it filled up to the 1,000 litre.
Oh, right. Okay.
Milliliter.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Down to 700 now. So
yeah,
because I've been thirsty, gulping.
Yeah, so pop in some more water if you think it's a little bit sweet. And look, we're all different. We've all got a different set of taste buds, and we all like different things. So yeah, so that's all good. And look, on the bright side, it's going to make you drink more water. That's what I love about the sachets. It's really helping with hydrating. So yeah. So this is something that I do incorporate into my afternoon routine, especially when I've got some work to do online. I will reach for that pineapple and it's going to give me that extra little boost. Now, I know we have Aroma, so I'm wondering how Aroma's going with her pineapple. I know I did send them out. I'm not too sure if Roma had received her sample on time.
It didn't arrive, so
Oh,
I'm
not arrived as yet.
yes, I'm having a smoothie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I,
that's good. You're joining us anyway and learning a little bit as you go. So that's
I
good.
added a scoop of collagen into it too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Collagen, like it makes it so creamy, doesn't it?
it's pretty creamy to begin with, but it's
Yeah.
creamy.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful.
So I've just drunk probably about
Yeah.
well, 3/4 of a litre, I think. I'm at a big
Yeah.
one.
Beautiful. Oh, it's lovely to have you on board on live. So yeah, so definitely look. Um, yes, I'll go back to Leonie. I think she's disappeared. She went to put more water, I think, into her flask just
Yeah,
to yeah tone
that's a
the
lot.
sweetness down.
That's a lot better.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, so
Definitely.
how much water have you added then, do you think?
I went from 700 all the way back up to 1,000, and it
Oh, okay.
tastes a lot better. So
Yeah, so getting close to that 1300,
yeah.
mils. Yeah. And that's what a lot of people have done. I first mixed it with 500 and I thought, oh, that's really sweet. I'm going to stretch that one out. And I do know that Marie France, so one of the co-founders of Swim Down, yeah, she stretches it out into a really big jug. She keeps it in the fridge and takes her through all the afternoon and evening. So how are you feeling? So yeah, now that we've got that diluted and tasting a bit yummy, is there something that you could see yourself having in a daily routine, maybe instead of those soft drinks? I wonder.
Well, it's not me that drinks the soft drink.
Oh, okay.
It's Talia. So
Yeah,
I definitely I could see myself drinking this, definitely.
yeah, yeah. And even for Talia as well, definitely as a young woman, teaching her about
She won't.
no.
She won't. No. It because of her sensory issues in her
Okay.
mouth.
Yeah.
She won't. She
Oh,
won't.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. And we all know our bodies and we all know our families, so that's all good. Okay.
I'll let you know after it's arrived, Karen.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, please do. So,
I it
yep,
may be sweet for me though. I don't have a sweet tooth apart from chocolate.
right. Yeah.
So we will see.
Yeah. Yeah. And by all means, if it's too sweet, just dilute it down. And all that means is you're getting more water throughout the day. So
Mm.
yeah, so it's a win-win. So when do we have fire and ice? You can have it before you go for a walk because it does give you that boost of energy. I'm feeling that right now. But without that crazy jitters. Have you ever had something that just gives you the jitters because it's just you're boosting your energy too much? In past years, I've had energy drinks. I won't name what they are, but they're ones that you buy from the supermarket, right? So if I've been traveling, I might go for those energy drinks, but I could feel my heart just racing, totally not good for me. And so that's what I love about this. I'm getting that boost of energy, maybe to go for that walk. Um, and or maybe it's just the afternoon when I've got some work to do online, just gives me that extra little pickup. It's a great social catch up. Why not introduce having a friend over and say, oh, you've got to try this drink. It's just really, really yummy, whether it's an iced tea or whether trying it with hot water as well. Um, so let's think about getting you stocked up and sipping. As always, I do like to have a little bit of an offer at the very end, but I do have another question for you. What drinks can you buy for $2? Pop it in the chat. Give me some ideas about what drinks you could buy for $2 these days. I know if I went for a takeaway chai, I'm looking at anything from $5 to I think I paid $8 once. And I've got a chai for $2. Let's see who's messaged in the chat. I can see Susan listening. Thanks, Susan, for watching and listening. Okay, not too much for $2. Maybe a bottle of water, perhaps. Okay, so keep that in mind. Oops. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm pressing buttons, they're front and center. Okay, so very similar to last time I was talking about, because we had the last packet, we had the two different flavors of the pre-workout. And we had a pink lemonade, and then we also had the cherry limeade that was in the SISEL Sport. But we do have the two flavors in our thermogenic fire and ice. We have the mango peach, and we also have our beautiful pineapple that we've been tasting today. One bag, 30 sachets. So that's why I asked that question about the $2. So one sachet is equating to around about $2. So $2 for a drink that could take you anything up to 1.5 liters, depending on how much you wanted to dilute it. It's giving you natural energy. It's helping you with weight loss. So many benefits, and for $2 a sachet. So I think that's quite good. So I do still have some of these recipe books that I'm giving away. And so these recipe books are using our SISEL Lean. That is a weight loss powder. And there's some beautiful recipes in those books. So I am actually I'll show you on the next page, because I think, well, let's make the most of our postage. Why not, instead of one, why not two? So every customer purchase does get a copy of the recipe book. If you've got a recipe book already, that's fine. I'm going to make sure that you're taken care of. So let's just go to the last slide. All right, so I am going to do a bulk order. And so I invite you in the next 24 hours to think about whether you would like to say yes at trying and enjoying and benefiting from the fire and ice. So the benefit of shopping through me via the bulk order is that you will save an additional 10% because I am placing the order, as opposed to being a preferred customer. Because we are nearing the end of the month, so sometimes I do like to do a bulk order. So I thought, why not for this one? I will do that too. And the second benefit of doing that, I order for you, you're going to save on a bit of shipping, because you'll just pay the shipping that it costs me to send it to you. So I'm going to say around about the $15 mark. And then you also get that bonus recipe book, or if you have that already, I'll throw in some assorted samples of different products in your little parcel. So take note, if you haven't ordered as a customer before, take note of my shopping link there. If you think, no, I'm all good, I'll place an order, I'll create my account. Or if you'd like to reach out, my username on practically every form of social media is I am Karen Thompson. You can find me there. But if you would like to take part in the bulk order, so you can save the extra 10% off the customer price, and we can do that. So send me a direct message and we'll have a chat about that and getting that sorted for you. So if you had, well, no, we haven't tried the peach mango. Have you ever had a peach mango tea? I was just wondering if you've tried that before.
Yes.
There's a Lipton's one, I think. But I'm loving the pineapple. It's just, it's really good. Now, did anybody have any questions for me today? It can be related to this. It can be related to any kind of SISEL question whatsoever. I might just stop the record. Oh, no, I'll leave the recording because it might be useful to our listeners. Anybody have any questions at all?
Not at the moment.
That's okay. I'll check out chat. A few messages there. Oh, I only mentioned even water is over $2. Yeah, I think I can buy a litre of milk for $2. That's when I buy the supermarket brand only. So yeah, so having a sachet, I mix it with 1.5 liters of water. It's giving me so many drinks throughout the day for $2. How can you go wrong there? And you know it's good for you, and you know it's supporting your weight, supporting your blood glucose level. Got that right then. And yeah, helping fight those fat cells. All righty. So thank you for attending today. It was really lovely having some people on live, and I will stop our recording.